highlights tonight. You already know every Thursday, 6 to 7, my man Will, Mr. No 718. You heard on PR.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is What's the Highlights, episode 9. Happy holidays with your boy, Mr. No Filter 718. And today we got a special guest. You know, he goes by the name of Torress PR. He's causing damage in the streets here. Introduce yourself, bro.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? It's number one PR, J Torress, here going live from DTF Radio here in Brooklyn with my man Will. Highlights to the highlights, you already know what it is. Celebrity photographer, you know what I'm saying, man to the stars, doing big things, man. So I'm very gracious to be here. Thank you, Will.
Yeah, man. I see you causing a lot of damage in the streets, man. Like,
oh, man. Hopefully that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Every time I see you, man, like you're doing hosting, you're doing radio stations, you're traveling out of state.
Yes. Trying to stay relevant, man. You know, at the end of the day, this is a very I don't want to say necessarily oversaturated, but it's a lot of people doing what I do. A lot of supposed PR, publicists, marketers, social media influencers per se. So in order for you to kind of stay ahead of the curve and ahead of the game, you got to continue to stay relevant and consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, you know that being.
I definitely know that.
You know, but I know you're different because you know everybody now thinks they can pick up a camera and call some photographer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not knowing what it takes behind it, you know what I mean? So I know you could have.
So, you affiliated with Shade 45, right?
Well, I'm not an employee of Shade 45. My affiliation comes from, you know what I'm saying, like my brother, the infamous Amadeus. I call him my brother because to me he's like family. Right? So we're not a relation, even though everybody thinks we're related. We didn't look alike. We both Puerto Rican and whatnot. But infamous Amadeus is a resident DJ on Shade 45, Monday through Friday. 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. on the Lord Seer Special. So that's how I'm affiliated with them on behalf of my man. So I'm not an employee of them, but I do represent him on the days. I do all of his published work, work and whatnot, so I represent him.
So, what made you go into PR?
Well, quick story. I've always been into music. I love music.
Right.
I'm an aficionado, music, hip hop head. You know, I just turned 36 on Sunday. So for as long as I can remember, I was hip hop. Back in 2012, I started working with a company called Crystal Glacier Water. So it was bottles of water from Alaska. They used to light up like blue and pink and different colors. And long story short, I was like a brand ambassador. I wound up buying wholesale from them in Alaska and then being known as like the waterman in New York. So I said, you know what? Rather than me be a brand ambassador for the company, let me make my own business. You know what I mean? So I established One PR, an incorporated business, an S corporation, November 2012. And then I made Crystal Glacier Water my first brand that I represent. And then from there, I just took off for other aspects of business, radio, television, music, etc., etc.
Do you see yourself getting into acting?
I would, absolutely. I mean,
I see that.
Being that I do have a little bit of experience with the Grand Hustle on BET, and being
let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So some people may know that I was actually a cast member of the show The Grand Hustle on BET with T.I. And it was a competition-based show. It had 16 contestants from all across the country, all working for the opportunity to be an assistant to T.I.'s Grand Hustle organization. It was filmed in late 2017 and aired on BET last summer 2018.
Was that in New York?
It was in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta, ATL.
ATL, shout out.
Yeah. Gotta take a visit out there. I heard the opportunities is booming.
Oh, have you ever been?
Never been there.
You probably may not come back, bro. It is amazing. A lot of opportunities. They call it the new Black Hollywood. Tyler Perry bought an old, I don't know if it was facility or college campus.
Right.
When they turned it into Tyler Perry Studios. I actually went there earlier this year for the BET Social Awards. It was absolutely amazing. So shout out to Tyler Perry doing big things out there. But Atlanta's awesome in many aspects.
Yeah, I heard Tyler Perry, big ups to him. He bought the land and the building. He's the first one to do that.
Exactly.
Acres of land.
He'll definitely be the next black billionaire, 100%.
Yeah,
I see
he's on the road there.
Absolutely sure.
But
Very inspirational.
His story and many others, it's not all glitter and gold. He talks about his story all the time. How he's sleeping in his car, and how when he was developing his business, like he didn't have an investor. Like he just had to ask people for money to get the equipment and to do his Broadway shows, and then God willing, it happened. God finally got blessed. Finally got blessed throughout all that hard work.
Correct. There's also, like you said, it's a combination of keeping your faith. God bless you with the opportunity, and also just utilizing your skill set. He was relentless. He didn't allow being homeless, sleeping in his car, define him and kind of stop him from moving forward with his dream, his passions. And this industry, you have to be relentless because there might be somebody out there that may not be as talented as you. They may have a hard work ethic and they'll make it before you.
Exactly.
So you cannot take away from just hard work, persistence, and also resiliency. Like a rubber band is resilient. A rubber band can expand, but it bounces back. A lot of people, they could fall on the floor and not know how to recover from that. See, me coming up, I didn't have a silver spoon. But my dad was a medic, at Sloan Kettering Hospital. My mother, worked for a pharmaceutical company. So we were decent. We wasn't poor, but I do remember going to the corner store with food stamps, EBT when it was still on coupons. I remember powdered milk that you had to add water.
Right.
I remember government cheese that you had to put in the microwave because it was so hard. You know what I'm saying? So
when you really look at it, and I really analyze this, the people who become billionaires out the fastest are the ones that literally had nothing. Because they regardless of the status, they have that work ethic, like 24/7 just out there grinding, freaking out the next move, and in this industry and in life, you gotta be strategic about all your moves. You gotta make every second count.
Absolutely. And a lot of the people that do become successful is just they know what it is not to have. So when they do have, they cherish it, they embrace it. Not everybody, because there are some people that they get a little money, they get a bag and start acting a fool.
Right.
But if you know what it is not to have, you appreciate the little things. And then you said become more strategic in terms of saving, in terms of potential investing, in terms of spending appropriately. You know what I mean? So you do look at it in a different perspective. When you come from not having, as opposed to having a silver spoon and having a veggie.
Right. Yeah, because I've had some people, they acquired, I wouldn't say wealth at least, 50,000, 60,000 here, and then blow it in like 3 months. Totally blow it.
Yeah, you could go to a couple of strip clubs in Atlanta and one day and blow it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like,
that's why I don't even carry cash with me, bro. I promise you. I carry a little bit of slightly bit of cash on my debit card. I don't carry credit cards with me. That's the devil. And don't get it twisted, though. You do need credit cards. That's one of the conversations with financial literacy. But I'm one of my goals for 2020 is just becoming debt free.
Amen.
Debt free. And then outside of that, you can invest in real estate investments, properties, other ventures and whatnot. Debt free is the way to be. That's what I want to do.
Amen on that. Yeah. Now, we done business before at a couple of your showcases.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right here in Brooklyn.
Well, right over the bridge, on the Lower East Side Manhattan, actually, it's Hayati.
Right.
So every other Tuesday, on the Lower East Side, Hayati NYC, we have a new artist spotlight concert series brought to you by myself, my partner, my brother, Dennis Amadeus, I get CEO, also Shade 45. So we give artists a platform, up and coming, unsigned independent artists a platform to showcase their skills and and the winners of our showcase get rewarded by getting their single broken on Shade 45. And also, if they have lyrics, they got bars, we actually invite them to go spit live on the site for a Wednesday in front of 14 million unique subscribers worldwide on Shade 45.
Oh, wow.
So during that period, after Sway in the morning, they clock in 14 million listeners across the world, across the country, which is huge. Big opportunity for us at artists. So last year for the showcase, Inf and I was able to play 17 artists on radio and a total of 67 on the whole year of potential unsigned independent artists to give them a platform to showcase their skill set. So kudos, shout out to Emma's on the days, Shade 45, and everybody who goes here.
Nice. Yeah, you had a lot of talent there when I was there. Had Iron Fire, you know.
Fire was there, she's dope, she killed it.
You know. Jacquay was there.
Jacquay was at my last one as well. Jacquay showed me a lot of love. Shout out to Jacquay. Yo, let me tell you something. Since we're on the topic of Jacquay, a couple things about him. Number one, he is relentless. I remember him coming out 2013, 2014, and I remember him pushing his singles, and he would push a single for a whole year. Have a street team, have like picket boards and signs, everything consistently, and work the record. You know what I'm saying? And fast forward to this day, you need him. And low key, man, he's not even low key. He's the hook king of New York. When it comes to a hook, you need a banger. DJ Jacquay, from New York. And not to mention, he writes for a lot of people.
Yeah, he's telling me that. Yeah.
On top of that, he's super humble. You go up to him, he knows your name, he'll give you a handshake. He is so not bougie. But yo, not to put his business out there, but Jacquay got it, man. He get to it. Love the hip hop, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the damn thing. So shout out to Jacquay, one of the most humblest, hardworking people in New York. Every time I see him, it's always love. And he just pops up to the showcase to show love because he beats what we do.
Yeah, and definitely salute to Jacquay. Last time I met him was at the Ryland video shoot. You know? Yeah, he was co-directing and everything. I didn't even know he had that talent.
All that.
Yeah, he does it all.
Facts.
Very inspirational.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you coming out to the showcase and showing love. I mean, we bumped into each other so many different times at the Fresh event in Brooklyn, BC House, you know, events with Essence. Shout out to Essence.
Yeah, Essence, dope artist. Go follow up.
Yes. She's
Essence official.
Jamaican body girl then.
Yeah.
That's my homie right there. Shout out to her. And then obviously on my showcases and whatnot. So I appreciate you. I'm definitely a big fan of your work.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And I definitely follow the way, you know what I'm saying, highlights to the highlight. Okay, you know?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, you ever thought about becoming an artist yourself?
Yo, I'm laughing because we're just in the car right now, and I was thinking.
Tell me I was freestyling.
Not like that. I mean, I usually freestyle by myself, whatever. I'm in the car, just play around with it.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I said it to him. Sometimes I want to be an artist, but my thing is I don't want to come out of my element. You know what I mean? Because I can write and I can rap. I can see books. I can even rap in Spanish, but I choose not to because I want to stay in my lane.
Right.
I just think if I start going outside of the PR and the publicist, and I start kind of diving into that might take away from the validity of me as a businessman. So at the moment, something I'm not gonna do, what I want to, yeah, I mean, look how they live their lives. Who wouldn't want to live that rock star lifestyle, live in the mansions, the hills in Cali, driving $1 million vehicles? Why not? Who wouldn't want that, you know? But I can still aspire to do that by being a CEO or being a top A&R, you know what I'm saying, in the game. Things of that nature. So I'm gonna figure it out. Worst case scenario, if something don't click, I'm getting that hook.
Right.
For real, no, I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody on the chat, you know what I'm saying? A lot, you know?
Yeah, you touched on a very key point. Sometimes when you toss your net too wide out there, like you won't catch it. Like you have to really focus and narrow, what you're doing. You could be, you can have several different crafts, but if you're not a master of none, then
jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, and they're not even making any money off their talent.
And I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you don't. You're right. You don't.
So a lot of people know me. They see me hosting. You know, I had experience with internet radio, obviously a little television. doing events and whatnot, public relations marketing. That's my niche.
Right.
But if ever needed, like I said, I do. I'm not saying I'm that dude, but I'm not bad. Like compared to other people I've heard, like I could definitely, spit a couple balls when I need it. You know what I'm saying? So always got in back pocket if I want to go that route.
I'll tell you one thing. I really wanted to get into comedy skits.
Oh, you want to get into comedy?
Yeah. So definitely, if you're interested, we gotta do some collaborate or something together. I have a couple of people.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely do that. I don't mind it. The only thing is that even with that, part of it, I got some allergies, so part of it, I'm not a drug addict. Drugs.
I'm not judging over here.
Nah. See, if you smoke bud, I don't consider that drugs.
Right.
Anything else like that, nah. But I literally got like some allergies all day. But see, some things with some of the people that do like this whole comedy skits and whatnot is like, again, I don't want to limit myself because I don't want to go out of my comfort zone and then start doing some stuff that may be construed or considered ratchet or unprofessional. And all of a sudden, I have an interview or a meeting with a CEO. They put me up on YouTube or whatnot, and then they say this guy's a clown. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be put in a box. So depending on the situation, I think some people it works for.
Right.
Other people, I think it typecast them. Like it'll put them in a position. Again, it works for some. Like my man Trav, like, who man is this? He went from a social media comedian to now having his own show with, his own show on BET. You know what I'm saying? So that's amazing. Fat Boy SSC. From screaming on, screaming what he do to now being on movies with Master P. You know what I'm saying? So it could work for some. But we shall see. But in regards to what you got going on, hell yeah, put me down.
Alright.
Check me on, 100%.
No doubt, man. And we about to wrap it up right here. Any last words for the viewers?
Yeah, man, just make sure everybody could definitely follow me on all social media platforms. Torress 1PR, that's TORRES, the number 1PR, like public relations, all Puerto Rican. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's my Gmail, Torress 1PR Gmail. Just type in Torress 1PR on Google, and a whole bunch of things will come up. Definitely stay tuned. IG, I'm most active in. I want to thank my man Willie Fulmore. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Highlights to the highlight all day for having me here at DTF Radio. I appreciate you, and I look forward to all the endeavors you have in 2020, and I can be a part of it as well, so capacity.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, Torress. 2020, we are taking over. We taking over right now, but we bring it to the next level.
We're in line.
Salute, man.
Thank you, I appreciate that, man.
So once again, this is what's the highlights. Happy holidays, everyone, and we'll see you again next Thursday from 6 to 7. Peace.
Good on everybody, it's number one PRJ Torress and here upon live from What's the Highlights radio show on DTF Radio. Shout out to my man Will, Mr. No Filter 718. Follow him on IG. If not,
Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy, Mr. No Filter 718.
It's your boy Torress 1PR.
Yeah, we just finished up, wrapped up another episode of What's the Highlights, episode 9.
Here every Thursday, 6-7 p.m. on DTF Radio.
Happy holidays, everyone.
I salute.
That was really good.
Killing it.